You might be asking yourself, why the hell am I talking about Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom after the movie has come out and basically has been forgotten about everybody that has watched the movie and complained about it by the time that they finished watching it? Because that movie was not very good and neither was it very smart. No, it was none of those things. And that's why me and a group of other idiots that you can probably see around me right now have decided to do the very dumb and stupid idea of each of us choosing a scene specifically from this one movie and breaking it down, because other YouTubers did it and we're not very creative. So instead of doing something on our own accord, we did an idea that we thought it was so stupid that by the end of the project, it might be funny. I think I am the first person in the playlist to talk about one of the scenes in this movie, and you might notice if you have seen the movie that I am starting about 30 minutes in, maybe 40. The movie did feel like 17 hours long, so the concept of time is kind of a frail thing when talking about Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Even though we're starting 30 or 40 or 3 days in on your watching of this movie, you have missed absolutely nothing of importance. Everything that the characters had done in the first movie has still happened, and they have not changed, and nothing that they will tell you in the first 30 minutes matters at all. The only thing that this plot is here to do is get you close to dinosaurs so people can be eaten by dinosaurs. A volcano explodes, they go to a spooky mansion, there's more dinosaurs in the spooky mansion, there's human villains, and people get eaten by dinosaurs again. These are two different movies that they put into one because I guess there wasn't enough dinosaurs eating people in one of them, which happens to be my part. So I have the best scene of the movie, don't let the other people try to convince you otherwise, where the best character of the entire franchise, Jurassic Park included, of course, Zia Rodriguez, which is not a name, not the last name, definitely the first name. Zia is a strange name. She doesn't need no man, and she definitely knows what she's doing. She's definitely very competent and not very irrational, and puts herself into way too much danger for absolutely no reason. By the way, this is actually not a scene breakdown. It has been a complete and utter lie. This is just a thorough investigation of Zia as a person, because I need to know who the hell is this lady, because goddamn, even 2 years after watching this movie, the one decision that she makes in this scene leaves me so baffled. I think I cannot get closure on my life. I cannot leave this plane of field without trying to grasp the incomprehensiveness of this entire scene's logic. We start the scene, of course, with some nice hacking, with the lovely line, "The dinosaur is the battery. They are powered by body heat and movement."
The dinosaur is the battery.
Whatever, doesn't matter. Zia here, she doesn't care about science, even though she's a dinosaur vet that has never seen a dinosaur? What? How did you become a vet? You have to practice in the animal, right? It's not a theoretical field of study, it's veterinarian. You have to practice. This is in a world where Jurassic World was open for 10 years. It was open from 2005 to 2015. Not only has this park been open for 10 years, people have gotten used to dinosaurs. Not only used, they grew bored out of dinosaurs. And somehow this lady that decided to make her living out of being a dinosaur vet didn't bother to go to the place that she wanted to apply to become a dinosaur. All I'm saying is that her resume would have looked really bad and she would have 100% not gotten that job. But who cares? She calls Chris Pratt a beefcake.
Let's go, beefcake.
I mean, you can put his cake in my beef. It's fine. Let's just keep talking about the scene before I say anything else about Chris Pratt. They are tracking Blue, the dinosaur that is really friendly and not at all would just murder whoever was in front of them because, you know, dinosaurs are cute. Zia here. She goes and decides, I am going with the people from the military and Chris Pratt with no gun or previous experience in this field. Remember, she hasn't seen a dinosaur. And then she gets insulted that the man in the military is like,
Miss, things could get hairy out there.
goes anyways.
May I speak to the manager?
And of course, absolutely, the scenes goes exactly what you thought like. Military bad, random people correct, dinosaur being shot bad?
No, don't shoot!
Because the dinosaur was trying to eat somebody, and out of desperation to survive, the person shoots the dinosaur. And we're supposed to feel bad and angry like Chris Pratt because the dinosaur got shot, not because that human being survived a vicious attack of a genetic clone that is trying to kill him at that very moment. But it's okay because Chris Pratt got so angry, his beefcakiness tries to attack the bad military man and he gets tranquilizer. Zia here, she thinks, what is the natural response? I know, I'm gonna grab a gun and I'm gonna point at it to the people that just proved that they're gonna shoot at people if they feel threatened. And she's literally completely surrounded by men with guns. And she acts like she has the upper hand.
She'll never make it back to camp.
And this right here is a moment of sheer stupidity that baffles my mind so hard that I have went into the stupid wiki fandom of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, which, who wrote this? Why? Why did you do this? Who had the time? Why did you think this was a good idea? And why did you include Zia Rodriguez on your fandom? And you didn't even point out that this lady is insane. She should be dead. Bullets should be covering her whole body. They would have shot the lady. She had no upper hand whatsoever. Her only expertise is a vet of an animal she has never seen or touched. They have no reason to believe her. Why did you think you had the upper hand? So because of that, I thought I better check her backstory. And then I realized wiki fandoms are created by maniacs that are just completely insane and will provide you with the most useless pieces of information you could have ever thought of. Like the fact that they have to specify that the species of this human being is indeed human. I like that you also had to state that her status is alive. I don't know if that's just because you're stating the obvious or out of disbelief that she's not indeed dead after being miserably shot by a bunch of military men, being utterly confused by her thought process of randomly grabbing a gun and pointing at people. This is given the fact that her backstory apparently is that she was indeed a Marine herself. Where in her training did she learn to pull a gun in a situation that she's completely surrounded by people with guns that don't like her and said that they will shoot her? But hey, it's okay because her personality is so deep that she has the quote, "I am a doctor, not a telemarketer." That's the only quote that they could think of including in this that would even maybe give a glimpse of what she's like, even though it's just stating a profession. Nothing really of what she likes to do. And is she even a doctor if she didn't really go into, you know, treating dinosaurs as a dinosaur vet that never saw dinosaurs? I don't know if you can call yourself a doctor when your doctorate is now completely useless, but I like to tell you that most of the backstory about Zia was created by her own actress. The actress that plays Zia Rodriguez on Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom apparently liked this franchise and character so much that she wrote her own goddamn fanfiction. And she's apparently quoted to having helped design her haircut, which is such a bizarre touch to this wiki fandom that I have to believe that's right. And it's just utterly ridiculous, like everything about the scene and Zia herself. Now, I think with this completely unnecessary sideway thought experiment that I tried to do, we can go back to this decision that she made, go back to the scene and analyze it with this perspective of her backstory. We have the stupid hacking, the stupid quote of dinosaurs are the battery of the universe, or whatever they said, it doesn't matter. Zia gets pissed about being wrong, dinosaur gets shot because somebody was trying to survive, and we are supposed to think that they're the bad guys. Chris Pratt, the big beefcake that he is, gets just a tranquilizer dart from a dinosaur right in his beautiful pecs, and he doesn't just have a cardiac arrest because just she's so beefy. Holy shit, so fucking beefy. I want to put this beef in my mouth. And Zia Rodriguez here, she grabs a gun and points at people. And now we're at the question of the entire episode. Does that make any fucking sense? Now she should be shot and dead. And this is the entirety of the theme, I think you will notice in these episodes, that Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, guess what? Kinda dumb. So yeah, watch the next few episodes. However many there may be, because we're a bunch of fucking idiots and we are just talking way too much about this movie. Why? I really don't know anymore. Cool? Great. Bye.